Hey guys, how's it going? Danconia here. Welcome back to Overcoach, and today we are going to be on King's Row. We are going to be taking a look at a support player. So, this is 1500, so this is silver. And this person wrote to me saying, my first time playing support in a while to help my 1200 SR friend. We love it when we group up to play Overwatch. It's always a nice feeling. Anyway. King's Row, 1500 SR, we're on the Brigitte. Interesting. Interesting. Brigitte, this is Roadhog buff patch. So this is Trash Brig. So this is a very interesting choice. We shouldn't have used the whip shot there. We used the whip shot when our Roadhog hooked. And so we were just making life difficult. But we have two picks, so we push forward. This is cool. This is cool. We need to get up. We need to. We missed our stun. We missed our whip. Bash him up. Nice, nice, nice. Your Winston needs a pack. Give her a whip. Nice, nice. Ooh, nice hook. Okay, cool. It turned into a brawl on the point, and that's where Brigitte excels. We need to not go too aggressive. We are not raid boss Brig anymore. She doesn't exist. So let's not go too far out. Let's make sure that we've got backup when we're going in. Because she can't self-sustain like she used to. We have rally. Nice whip on the Genji. Tell him to go away. You are covering for your supports right now. I like it. It's what Brig's very good for these days. Again, don't be too aggressive. Again, a whip on the poor Farah. Again, careful on going aggressive here. Careful on going aggressive. You're playing main tank here. You're playing main tank. You're playing main tank. You're playing main tank. Main tank Brig. This is main tank Brig. Yep, still playing tank. I like that you're pushing the objective. This is what I'd like a Reinhardt to do, or a Winston to do. Yeah, we're probably gonna die to this now. We need to get out. We do need to get out. We do not need to push, we need to get out. Don't know why we went towards the payload. I don't know why they used Barrage, and I don't know why they used Flux either. But this is silver. This is what happens. So they shouldn't have used either of those ults. They've just look at their ult economy. Oh dear. So that's given us an advantage, but we shouldn't have gone back towards payload there. We should have just pulled out. We'd already lost two. We're not going to get anything done here. We can get out, get out. We shouldn't have given it. Don't give that hog a pack when he's using take a breather. Doesn't need it. This Anna's hitting you with some sweet, sweet nades. We don't want to go forward. We want to heal up a minute. Heal up a minute. Okay, nice rally. We're going to push it. Problem is not pushing in. I mean, our team is half split here. We can't just leave that Winston in the back line. We can't just leave their Winston to do what he wants in the back line. Because he will kill squishies. He's still there, look. It's your job. You can really bully this Winston, just like you've done now. We should have focused him and concentrated him down in the first place, instead of going forward. You're trying to split your attention between different things. Take one target and say, they're not going to attack my backline. That's what you should have done with that Winston. He's in my backline, he's not going to get anything done. And how are we killing a bloomin' Farah? Why are we using Tyre? Nice 2 kills, by the way. We missed our stun again. You are still frontlining though. You are still frontlining. Okay, so better enemy players will have killed you there. Absolutely without a doubt. You are getting away with murder. Quite literally. Okay. Playing the corner. Again, we're not really using any cover. We're using Brig like we would use Reinhardt. Look where you are. And look where the rest of your team is. You are so lucky to be getting away with this sort of positioning. To be going this aggressive. Whip her. If she's rezzing, whip her. Tell her no and whip her. Simple. Because, yeah, I mean, it's all very well killing her, but we need to make sure she doesn't get that res, because that means that they actually can stall for longer. It's been a good attack, but the reason that your attack has been good is because you haven't been punished. There are plenty of points where you should have got punished, and you should have got punished hard there. They are not doing it, and you're getting away with it. So, you are very, very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. And Brig used to be able to be played like that, to be quite honest, when she was first out. But she's actually less than 50% of what her power used to be. Her current power level is less than 50% of what it was when she was first released. So she can't do this long, sustained main tank brawl thing that she used to do, which a support shouldn't be able to do. And Blizzard knew they were wrong. Hence Brig is where she is now, where she's one of the worst supports in the game. And you will only get away with that sort of thing at bronze or silver. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. At gold, you probably won't get away with it. Platinum, you definitely won't get away with it. Anywhere above platinum, you'll probably get reported for throwing. I'm being brutally honest. But hey, we can get reported for funny things sometimes. So, I'm interested to see where your positioning is going to be here. This is not the positioning though, I would like to see. I'll be honest with you. So we're going to take spam damage from this Pharah if we stay here. A lot of spam damage. What is that Winston bubble? What's he bubbling? The incoming Pharah damage? That's not how you use Winston's bubble. Okay, pack on the Moira, that's fine. Hog's doing hog things. We whip the Mondata statue. That's cool, I guess. He missed his, again, don't main tank brawl with a hog. We don't want to do that, because we're going to die. We whipped her away, that's cool. Don't double pack him, just single pack him because he was using use and take a breather. Nice stun on a Genji, we should have killed him. There's a nice combo of primary fire. It's not primary fire, but you should kill her. Whip her. We missed it. Be careful, you have rally, we don't want to die. Pressure him out, we can kill him. Nice, nice, nice. Don't know what we whipped there for. Don't know what we were whipping. We were whipping our whole hog into position. Weird one. Okay, I like your discipline so far. I like that we haven't popped rally, but then we over-aggressed and we got punished. We have 5 players. Oh dear. We went way too aggressive there. And it's a case of looking at the situation and thinking, right, we need to be a little bit more passive here. We've only got 5 players, so we need to make sure that we sustain and we hold out. We didn't. Instead, we decided to go all in. Balls deep with the Winston. Brig can't survive that sort of thing these days. Again, we're going aggressive here. Look where you are compared to the rest of your team. This is really overextending. You are very lucky to be alive. You are very lucky to be alive. Okay, okay. Again, try and use the environment to your advantage. You're next to the bookshop. Use the door as cover. Stand in the doorway and peek every now and then. We don't have to be out. Why are we dueling a hog? Why are we dueling a hog? I tell you what, in that duel, that is a really bad duel to take. Because not only are you a support that has 200 HP that is dueling a roadhog, you are not getting any value out of your Inspire, which is your passive healing ability. Everyone was outside of the range of her Inspire when you were taking that duel, so you were having no effect on your team whatsoever. We could stun her out of that. We ended up going way too far. We don't want to overextend to try and stun that warrior out of that coalescence. We want to try and get her as she's coming in. We held for a little bit there though, which is good, 5v6. I'm not gonna lie. Never say a 5v6 is not winnable. When you have this sort of time bank like they've got, it's winnable. I've won 5v6s. It's not difficult. Okay, it is difficult, but it's not impossible. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, you're overextending. You're still overextending. Okay, this is better. This is cool. Support your hog in. Support your hog in. He's using whole hog. Okay, overextending again. Nice stun. That backs her out. You're gonna die. Oh, you were down to like 2 HP there. You are lucky, lucky, lucky ducky. We missed our whip shot again. Remember that whip shot has a hit back. So if you whipped him there, he would have been booped out of your range of your actual fire, your mace. So then you wouldn't have actually killed him. You need to not be out there. Okay, that happened, Ash and Moira. Not sure why. Again, be careful. Your Winston has no. Your Winston was going deep. I don't think you knew this, and you need to. I'm not sure what it's console actually. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's console or PC, but on PC it's tab. On console, Xbox at least, it's like the menu button. You need to take a look at the hero screen and say who's got ults, because the reason that Winston went so deep is because he had his primal rage to get out. You ended up going deep with him, so you expelled 2 ults for that. And I don't think you needed to use your rally. They have a lot of ults coming in. You need to hang back because you need to try and stun this Genji when he comes in for his ult. Nice, good start. Don't go too aggressive. No, if you're 4v5, you're 4v5. Don't go too aggressive. And we went too aggressive. We were playing main tank there. The thing is, this is the discipline that a lot of players at this level lack. Okay, they'd won that fight. They got 2 picks, and then they popped Genji Blade, and they popped Barrage for a fight where they didn't need to pop either. It was terrible to pop those 2 ults. They'd already won that fight. Now they've reset their whole ult economy. They're playing Orisa Reinhardt as well. They've reset their entire ult economy apart from their Coalescence, and their Orisa overextended. That's a really good punish from you and the Winston. Really like it. Again, we're dueling a Reinhardt. We're not going to win. We are going to win this battle because the Roadhog helped. We need to not go dueling people that we shouldn't be dueling. We missed the whip shot. We could have killed that Pharah. We booped him out of range. We booped his shield. Can't move his shield. Not going to go anywhere. Again, you're main tanking. Now your Batista's main tanking. I don't know. No, we can't do that. That's a really, really old brick thing. We can't go through shields. Way! Didn't see that one coming, did we? We had Immortality Field up, and while we were in the Immortality Field, we decided to pop Rally. Why? When we use Immortality Field, we should never, ever, ever use another support ult. Because Immortality Field means you don't die. So, if we need to pop that support ult after the Immortality Field, then yeah, fine, do it. But, again, you're main tanking. Main tanking. Main tanking. Main tanking. Main tanking. We are main tanking. This is incredibly bad from this enemy team not to be punishing you. Now you're not in the back line to to stun the Genji up. And the Reinhardt gets a fat shatter and they clear out. Funny thing is they're going to end this with no time remaining. So it means it's impossible for you to lose this. I can see why you sent this in to me. Because I've got a feeling you're going to win 5v6. It doesn't matter what happens now. Unless you can somehow stall it and you win just now. But I think it's going to go to another round. Bastion? I love how Bastions decide to change to Bastion at this level. I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to kill all 6 by coming out of the spawn in overtime and killing them all. I'm going to do a Zephyr. And then they go and plonk themselves outside the spawn door and don't contest a point, and then the point gets capped. Overwatch is an objective game. If you don't stop the objective, you will lose it. Just be aware of it in future, Bastion. Okay. So, it's impossible for us to lose because they're not going to get an attack because of our superior time bank. We are, to be fair, in this situation where you're 5v6, you have found it very ideal because in this 2-2 roll lock, it can be very difficult if you lose a tank or you lose a support. But in the ideal scenario, like you've still got both tanks and you've still got both supports, which is actually really, really fantastic. You're just lacking a DPS, which, you know, you can win 5v6 if you're lacking a DPS, but it can be difficult in other ways. We are going to Pocket Ash. I like this. All this Ash needs to do is get a pick or 2 out the door. You mean she could pick Widow if she wanted to. Do you want to, Ash? No. Bang, bang, bang. She's got a tick. And this is when we need to stop. She's not going to stay there. She's good to rotate from there, actually. Up we go. We're going to stick on the Mercy Ash. This is fine. Why are we healing? Damage boost stress. Damage boost stress. That's your Moira's job. That's your Moira's job. That's your Moira's job. Stick on your Ash. Stick on your Ash. That's what Moira's there for. Or that's what your Moira should be there for. Except she's DPSing. You're looking for the res? You can't res that. It's too exposed. It's too exposed. You can't res. Don't res it. Good job. Your Ash has just got a massive pick on that Pharah. And there's no mercy on their side to res it. So now we can push this because we're 5v5. Ahoy! In goes the Winston. In goes the D.Va. Let's go. Roll in, roll in, roll in, roll in. Damage boost that Coalescence. Let's go. Use the hotel as cover. You were completely exposed. You could have used the hotel as cover there, and you would not have been exposed to that shatter. He would not have been in a position to get your supports, or at least you anyway. And if you'd survived, maybe that turns. But he got both. Careful, 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 careful! You don't want to die. Oh, you doing it? Oh, it's not where you want to use Winston bubble either. He ended up getting both supports, and that's how you lost that fight. It's a shame because that was really winnable. We have Valkyrie now though. So Bob's going in now. Use Valkyrie. Go 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 go. In. Forget these guys if they're not going in. Go 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 go. You're using the hotel slightly. I like it. That's a big anti-nade from Narella. Don't res. No 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 no. This is not winnable. You put your res on a 30-second cooldown now. Res has one of the highest cooldowns in the entire game for a regular ability. You're not going to get any value out of that res right there. No need for it whatsoever. We're switching. Going back to the break. Yeah, you need to get in there with him. Don't worry, you need to get in there with him. Because otherwise they're never going to survive. Careful, 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 careful. You gonna kill this Orisa? You gonna kill this Orisa? Nice, 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 nice. Now we're gonna get that Genji. We're almost there, we're almost there. And there's the point. I think you've played a lot more Brig in your time. I'll put it that way. I liked your use of Valkyrie. You saw the opportunity and were like, right, we're bobbing, we're going in, let's go, let's use Valkyrie. Move, 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 move. I didn't necessarily dislike your Mercy play. You moved to like support the Hog and stuff when you had the Ashe. And Mercy has been... I was having this discussion the other day with some of the people on the team. And with some of the coaches actually. And you can play supports in different ways. Lucio, for example, you can play him as a heal bot or you can play him as a playmaker. It depends on who you are, and that's why you get this distinction between healing Lucio and Reddit Lucio. Good Lucios will get the balance just right. And Mercy, she can be a heal bot. She can just heal. Or she can be a pocket. And you can pocket Ashe. And you can damage booster. Now, the comp you were running, you had a Moira. And your Moira was in with the tanks. She should have been healing those tanks. She wasn't healing those tanks sufficiently enough, or well enough. So you peeled off the Ashe to go and heal. And it kind of fell apart from there. Now, in the most ideal scenario, what we want to see there, and I know you can't control this, but I just want to explain it. In the most ideal scenario, what we want to see there is your Moira is keeping your tanks up, and you are hard pocketing that Ashe. Because that means that Ashe is putting out more damage than usual, and in that 5v6 scenario, that can actually be really, really helpful. Ashe Mercy has been meta for a little while, and there is a reason for it. It's because it can be so powerful to pocket something like an Ashe. It's why we used to see pocket Widowmakers. It's why we always have seen pocket Pharahs. It's because they get so much value, and we also see pocket Echo as well. Now, Mercy very much can be a pocket hero these days rather than a heal bot, so that's something to be aware of when playing the Mercy. When it comes to the Brig, your Brig was over-aggressive. There is no way to beat around the bush here. Your Brig was too aggressive. You were playing her as a main tank a lot of the time. And this is what a lot of people can fall into the trap of doing when they're playing Brigitte. She has a shield, and they're like, okay, front line, let's go. That's not what Brig is these days. She used to have a 500 HP barrier. She used to have that. Imagine that these days. She used to be able to do that. And it was stupid for a support to be able to do that, and that's why it doesn't exist anymore. She is much, much, much more squishy than she has ever been, and that's why we have to be a bit more passive. You see a lot of people use Brig as a peel support these days, and when we talk about peel supports, there are two supporters that do that best. That is Brigitte, and that is Lucio. Lucio can peel for an Ana or a Zen, although if you're playing Lucio Zen, please don't. It's not the most ideal thing right now. But if you're playing Lucio, then you can peel for your other support if they need peeling. So a Moira doesn't need peel because she's got Get Out, right? Mercy doesn't need peel because she's got Get Out called Guardian Angel. And when I talk about Get Out, it's like Get Out of jail free card. Moira's got Fade. Mercy's got Guardian Angel. But when you look at things like an Ana or a Zen, they haven't necessarily got an escape route. Certainly Zen hasn't. Ana, she has to hear her sleep. If she doesn't, she's absolutely effed. A Lucio or a Brig can peel for that support that is much squishier, much more vulnerable. Lucio can do it a bit more mobile, and that's why he's used more at the moment. Brig, she's more of almost a pocket peel, and she sticks with that support and can protect them. And that's kind of what she was built like and built for. She was not built to protect Reinhardt, funnily enough. Because it kind of, when she's doing that, she's kind of OP. She has to have OP stuff to do that. So yeah, don't frontline with Brigitte. Especially as you had two tanks. You didn't need to frontline with Brig at all. You were getting a lot of value. Not because necessarily you were playing well. It's because you weren't being punished for the mistakes you were making. And that is what happens in these levels. And when you play like that, you can develop a really bad habit of always playing like that. And if you always frontline with Brig, you're never going to get past Silver, I wouldn't have thought. Because you will get punished heavily going up the levels. Heavily. However, your rallies were, apart from the one you popped in the immortality field, were fine. Or okay, I should say, not fine, okay. Also, your whip shots were not terribly accurate, and we were using them in the wrong way, in my opinion, and we were using them as a detriment to our value. We were using them to boot people away before we were actually going to be able to kill them. It wasn't going to finish them off, so we were going to boot them out of our range and not be able to kill them, like a Genji. We don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be doing that. We want to be killing that Genji. We are so good at stopping Genji diving our backline. With the Mercy, difficult. I liked it mostly. I think we didn't see any Mercy tech like super jump or anything like that. But bark at the Ash more, but it was tough because your Moira didn't keep your tanks up. So there's a give and take there. I liked your Valkyrie usage to go in when the Bob was popped. A big anti-nade for Niana, stop that push. I did not like the res after that though. Your fight was over. And you resed the person to die. And you don't want to do that as Mercy. Don't res someone just to die. You are not going to win that point. You res that point. It's not like you're stalling. It's not like you're stalling for time. It's not like you're on false sky a second point and you're looking to get overtime so they can't get another push. It's nothing like that. You are resing them to get no value and die again and feed ult charge to the enemy team. You don't want to do that. Then you put it on a 30-second cooldown. I don't know whether your intention was when you were resing that to switch the Mercy to Brig. If it was, you still weren't getting value. Even with the res and not getting the cooldown. You still weren't getting value because it was just feeding them a hero to kill. That they were instantly going to kill. So we don't want to res in that situation at all. But the Valkyrie and the engagement Valkyrie I liked. I like that. And I think that was a good use of it. But yeah, it was a difficult situation to be in. But I'm going to leave it here for this one. So thank you guys so much for this video. If you'd like to give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.